A freebie. Says it's locked up. Oh, I hope y'all can see that. Oh, me. Wonder if I can even get it out. See what's under the hood. Well, cylinder's gonna be bad anyway. So far, a free saw is going to cost me a piston and a cylinder, a clutch. I might have a cover for it. Probably bearings and seals. Just my kind of stuff, guys. I'm a magnet for it. Ignition. Good. Well, let's take a look. There's my light. Yeah, the piston is moving. I was concerned about getting it apart, so okay. Let me get the carburetor and stuff off of it. Okay, the reason I couldn't get the gas line loose, it's like a seal. When you put it on now, it inserts it into the gas line because it's got a little place for the gas line to set down in there, and then you have to pop up that up over there. So this cylinder, I don't see anything else attached. This cylinder should lift off. There's the gas line over the way. I gotta get this wiring harness off a little hook right there. Well, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, that piston's gone. Yeah. I think y'all can see that. Now, how about the cylinder? I don't know. I got one spot up there next to the exhaust port, right up at the edge. And yeah, I can feel it. It's a chunk missing out of it. Right on the bottom, there, you ought to be able to see that. I don't know if I can work around that or not. I kind of doubt it, but the rest of the cylinder doesn't look to be in bad shape. Oop, right above the intake. Yeah, that's a deep groove right there. I can feel it with my finger. Let's look at the piston on the intake side. It's got that same impression, but in reverse inside the cylinder. The cylinder's shot. It's not like cleaning an aluminum motor one of them. It's just shot. No fixing it. So I'm gonna start shopping around, see what I can find, then continue with the project. Each screw has a riser at the head the bolt screws down on. Oh gosh, I should have had that zoomed out. Too late now. Anyhow, each one of your cylinder bolts has a riser down next to the base of the cylinder that the screw goes through, and then the head of your screws on top of it. Why didn't they just put shorter screws on them? There's got to be a reason behind it. I don't know. But this ain't feeling too good. I think that riser piece over here was laying in the flywheel was causing it to be, was locking it up. I don't feel any play. We'll see. But this saw here has got a lot of things on it I never have seen before, like a piston. I never have worked on a saw with a piston like that before. It's like that on both sides. So anyhow, I'm gonna start surfing in that, see what I can find. All right, guys, a little light at. The engine has not been hot. The wrist pin bearing, no discoloration up there on that top end of the rod, no discoloration down here. I'm expecting the bearings to be okay, but I found out what killed the saw. Okay, this is the intake side of the piston. Right there where the pin was, most of it's gone. The pin that holds the rings in place. I don't quite understand these two grooves, but that's the way it is. All right. So the rings rotated. Okay? Or the ring, excuse me. So here's the ring. It's got a chunk missing out of it. So the ring rotated around, and when they got around here to the exhaust port, which is wider, it's the widest port in the saw, it broke a chunk out of the ring. And there it is embedded right here. So on the downstroke, the exhaust caught it, broke a piece of the ring off, took a chunk out below the exhaust port inside the cylinder, and whatever happened right here, it scarred up the cylinder above the intake port. So that's what killed us all. Whatever caused that little pin to come out, break off, whatever, that's what killed us all.